A man was thrown off a tall building by some thugs. Everyone believed he wouldn't survive the fall, but the next second, a young girl appeared and caught him midair. She shouted at the gang for daring to harm her father. The man was shocked to see how easily the girl saved him. He realized the child he had adopted wasn't an ordinary girl. It turned out she had been trained in powerful magic since childhood. She could even lift giant objects with her bare hands. When her mother noticed her abilities were fully developed, she sent her to find her father. Before leaving, the mother placed a jade pendant around her neck for protection. Once the girl learned what her father looked like, she began her journey to find him. As soon as she reached a new city, she saw an elderly woman in danger. A large billboard was falling toward the woman, but the girl ran forward and stopped it effortlessly. Then, with one push, she threw the billboard far into the sky. The old woman thanked her for the rescue and was reminded of her missing granddaughter. 7 years earlier, her son's daughter had mysteriously vanished without a trace. The loss left her son heartbroken and eventually disabled from grief. When the old woman learned that the girl was an orphan, she decided to take her home. The girl happily agreed after hearing there would be plenty of delicious food. Soon, the old lady brought her home, and she became the man's adopted daughter. From that day on, the girl enjoyed tasty meals every day. Her cheerful nature also encouraged the man to eat again and recover. One day, the man met with a rival to discuss business, but his rival sent thugs to kidnap him and forced him to sign an unfair contract. The man refused, so they pushed him off the building. Thankfully, his daughter appeared in time and caught him, just like in the beginning. A man came across a small restaurant that served free meals to those in need. He decided to eat there every day for a full week. His daily visits began to frustrate one of the staff members. She felt he was taking advantage of their kindness. However, the restaurant owner didn't share her view. Instead of turning the man away, the boss even gave him free pastries to take home. The boss believed that helping others was more meaningful than simply earning money. This simple act of kindness deeply touched the man's heart. At that time, the restaurant was struggling to attract customers. To revive business, the boss decided to bring in a new chef. Noticing the situation, the man boldly offered to help. He admitted he wasn't a cook but claimed he could improve any dish. The man explained that he had tasted countless foods and understood flavor better than most chefs. The staff laughed at his confidence, doubting his skills. To test him, they proposed a cooking challenge. The task was to recreate the head chef's signature dish. A man had just bought a cup of milk tea and was about to drink it. Suddenly, 2 motorcycles sped past and knocked him to the ground. Frustrated, the man stood up and chased after them with incredible speed. He caught up and saw the riders blocking a luxury car, targeting the woman inside. The man approached and demanded they pay for the spilled milk tea. One of the thugs tried to attack, but the man swiftly grabbed him and threw both riders down. When another pointed a gun, the man used a quick spell to block the bullet. He then defeated everyone around with ease. The woman was amazed by his strength and skill. She immediately offered him a job as her bodyguard with a salary of $5 million per year. Hearing the offer, the man accepted without hesitation. He followed her to the company, where the secretary gave her some important documents. The secretary also arranged a private office for the new bodyguard. Before leaving, she handed the document to the man for safekeeping. Curious, he opened the file and discovered